What's up, Gemini fam? So this is going to be an April Taroscope reading. Let's start it here. So your overall energy is looking like you're letting your ego get the best of you in this moment in time or this season of your life. Alright, so yeah, your ego is kind of just rolling over your whole entire personality right now, whether you're aware of it or not. This is what's showing up as your overall energy here with the Six of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So let's get into your reading now, your layout here. So with the King of Cups here, I can tell that you're finally lining up your mind with your heart. So whereas recently or lately you had been probably struggling between heart and mind, and your heart not lining up or matching with your intentions or with your goals maybe, or you know, your mind and your heart just were not seeing eye to eye, and now you're more so feeling like they're coming together, finally agreeing on points of views, whereas before it was a bit of a struggle, or maybe in your recent past. So then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this talks about delays and distractions, not feeling too motivated to do anything. We'll get more into each card here, but I want to just go over the initial layout. And then finally we have the Emperor in reverse here, which talks about either taking advantage of a power, so like manipulation and stuff like that. So that can no, this can definitely be playing out as of currently here. So in some way, shape, or form, you feel like you've lost control of a certain situation. And so maybe you see all hope is gone, into you're resorting to manipulation as a way to maintain that control. But we'll learn more as we move forward here with your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and set these two aside for now. And we will clarify this King of Cups for you guys. And I'll do so using a different deck here. I have my window open, so excuse any noise in the background, guys. Let's see what this King of Cups is about. Let's see. So, excuse me, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. This talks about a toxic mindset, keeping yourself in a miserable state, almost by choice. I feel like here, intuitively, I'm picking up that it's mostly you keeping yourself in that energy and that vibe. You are resorting to your comfort zone and reminiscing about how things were at one point with a certain situation here. with the Six of Cups, and then finally we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're already thinking to make plans, already having these thoughts of like fixing what's been broken here. So in some sort of situation in your recent past, something didn't work out here. It affected you emotionally here, because we have the King of Cups representing all things emotion. The King of Cups does, however, have heart and mind aligned, and so maybe at some point you had control over the situation, whatever this may be, because it's different for everyone. This thing either ended or it's not going good right now. You feel like you've lost complete control, and so you're sitting in your misery of knowing that you've lost control. You're comfortable in this misery state for some reason. You've found comfort in this sadness here. It's clear as day, so I'm not you know, that's why I'm not like suggesting otherwise. Like, I know that this is what happened here, and it happens. It's common, believe it or not. So okay, the last card that popped up is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're almost urging yourself subconsciously to just fix what's been broken here, where you've been in this state of like betrayal or like just sadness and depression here. Your mind is already either thinking ahead of your heart, and it's like, come on, we need to get it together and fix this situation here, because it looks a little messy in the room right here. Gemini. And if you're not careful, this one wanted to pop out, which is the King of Cups, funny, oddly enough, in reverse though. So that talks about his bad traits, which talks about being aggressive and controlling and manipulative, controlling in a not good way, of course, in an unhealthy way. So let's move on now to the Ace of Wands here. So I kind of feel like you've been feeling uninspired and you know, just unmotivated, uninspired, unwilling to do anything, or even wanting to do anything, because you just got out of this situation that either broke your heart, or you just feel like you're no longer in control of. So it makes sense, but let's break it down a little more. There it is, the Tower, which clearly talks about chaos, just chaotic messiness, like I mentioned before, followed by the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about feeling or being in the mindset of lack, right? I'm telling you, it's almost self-inflicted. I know it is for the majority of you guys, because I feel it very heavily intuitively. So there's a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos. There either was, there is in the midst of, or there will be a big chaotic breakdown, which will lead to a breakthrough. And I don't mean to laugh, I just mean like there's no cute way to put it. I mean, the Tower describes a chaotic moment of turmoil, but it has to happen in order for you know, all parties involved to get to the point and, you know, move it along. Sometimes we try to force situations or relationships, and they are just not meant to be in our lives anymore. And so moments like these happen to, you know, give us a little push in the right direction here. So let's go ahead and move on to the Emperor now. So the Emperor in reverse, we already talked about his bad traits, which are again the lack mentality, followed by also manipulation and aggression and controlling in an unhealthy way. So this is all clear as day. They're almost repetitive here with the same underlying tone, which is just funny, but I guess Spirit is just very clearly speaking to you guys. today through these messages. Let's break it down a little more here. Because this is current energy. This is happening right now. Tell me more about this Emperor. So this is either currently happening or will happen in the beginning of April. I mean, we are it is April the 1st today. It's the beginning, but if it hasn't transpired and it's not transpiring as you watch this video, then it will sooner rather than later. Oh my gosh, this Emperor is like not budging, but tell me more about this Emperor. Reverse for Gemini. Yeah, you guys are just all ego right now. I can tell even by the way that your energies are kind of blocking the reading now because it's blatant and obvious. And I think you know this already, Gemini. Like you didn't need me to tell you this. Let's see. The Eight of Pentacles. So high expectations and passion. So yeah, you had really high expectations out of the situation, whatever it was that disappointed you here, Gemini. And so this is why you're in this stubborn state now where like you refuse to admit that this is the end result. And if it's out of your control, Gemini, you have no choice but just to be accepting of the situation, of the outcome that's out of your control. You know, take accountability for your part of it. And of course, this is our advice. You have your own free will, but this is what's in the cards. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and ask Spirit for some advice for you guys with the original deck that I started your reading with. Advice or guidance in regards to the situation I was reading for Gemini. Oh. So the Page of Cups, and he's showing up in reverse. So, you know, all of this has caused a lot of insecurities, you know, within you. So which leads to you being immature in the whole situation. I just gotta call it how I see it. And it's not going to resonate with everyone. Of course, not all Geminis are going through the exact same situation, but I know that a lot of you guys will relate to this message. So yeah, Spirit wants you to just, you know, look in the mirror, take accountability, see things for what they are. Avoid the conflict altogether now, because you know, you feeling hurt or insecure, you're acting out in a very immature way, which leads to conflict. So, you know, Spirit advises against that, of course. Oh, I think we have a flipped card here. So yeah, improvement and recovery. So yes, because it's a Five of Pentacles, where in a bright, it's a lack mentality, which you've been in. Spirit says turn that frown upside down and start looking for ways to where you can heal and recover and gain control over power all over again. It's not impossible. You just have to do your part, and whatever's out of your control is out of your control, Gemini. So I hope this message resonated. I wish you guys a lot of luck, and if you did like this message, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next reading.